We are live. Get in there. What's up, everyone? Pokemon Day 2026. Um, I am here an hour early, actually, but like I say, we are finally here. Um, didn't mean for Twitch to go live, actually. Um, uh, we are an hour away though from everything going down. What I am definitely happy about though is that fingers crossed we get some details on a new game. Well, we should anyways, but hopefully we get more details on ZA home compatibility. Um, which is what I want. Mostly though, I do want Gen 10. I couldn't give two F's though about TCG or mobile games, right? I don't play that. All I'm in for is the TVG, the video game, which yeah. So we are here for the video game, not the card game. Um, but I have still got. Fun fact: I was actually about to do this using my Switch because the PS5 wasn't able to do, but I was able to do my bit, and then boom, we can now actually just watch it on the PS5 instead, which is better for me. Um, might as well play a little bit of Football Manager whilst we're waiting. I've been looking actually at some. We've got Monaco next in the Champions League. So, but we've not been in fucking good scoring form either. He finally went. I wanted to get this lad, but release clause and everything just wasn't my style of player, really. Director of football. Wanted this lad as well. He's someone I was looking at, and Man City snapped him up. How much did they sign him up for? 68 million from Brest. But the last time I did this, I've made a few adjustments to the squad. Everyone here is my player. I made the signing. I agreed the deal, or obviously they come through the academy. Not a single player from the squad that I inherited is left. But I have got a massive squad. Only one injury though, which is one of them. But when you think about it, you know, you want to get some good players in before. Basically, not players in. I want to get players in that can really, really get going. I'm hoping to send Leonardo da Silva out on loan though. He is we've made him available for the reserve, so he is at least playing. But quick pick. I want to get the reserve squad up, because this is the reserve squad, and if you keep going, he is there. I did not want him. So I say every player that was inherited was left. Not every player. Marcus Rashford still is at the club because he's nowhere near good enough now for what I need him for. But in my eyes, at least, definitely here he is, a United legend. 207 goals and 521 appearances. That's a legend status. Plus he's Manx born and bred. This is his 19th season at the club. Really? Well, more than that, considering all the academy now. So, respectfully, he's got to stay. He's got to stay. 6 goals and 4 appearances though. But I see it as a... I know I'm a football manager, but still, I see him as a influential figure for some of these younger lads. So for example, this lad here, like I say, that's basically, but otherwise everyone else is my own signing. How long's he out for? 40? Nah, not bad actually. Not bad. But then we've got Arsenal twice. Like, I've only just clocked the Carabao Cup one now. So we've got Monaco then we've got to host Arsenal in the league, and then we've got to host them again in the cup like 3 days later. And then we go to St James's Park. Like, that is difficult. That ain't easy, even when we're at home. Like, that ain't easy. But I'm actually going to show you my my manager profile. So, this is it, right? My tendencies is leading teams to title wins, plays attacking football, preferring a possession style of play, entertaining football, energetic football, I avoid players approaching the second half of their careers. Strict discipline. I avoid to speak to the media. And shaping players to become competent into playing positions they're not natural at. I.e. Dennis Asante, because he was a centre back, but he's now my right back. I'm just got to back to webcam just because I don't want to get GG'd. Oh, actually, I watched this. Put that on mute now. They're funny though because they only put like the actual links for like literally like minutes before like it's actually due to start. But yeah, apart from that, yeah. I'm turning the chat off. But just had a prawn mayo sandwich. I'm having this because I'm doing Lens this year, which it's been a little bit difficult. Saying that though, it's a lot easier than what Muslims go through with Ramadan. Like that is, I wouldn't be able to cope because you're not even allowed to eat. Like there are certain meats you're not even allowed to eat, just in general, let alone during Ramadan and all that. Well, actually, there's no restriction on what you eat, but you can't eat. Well, during the day, you can't eat during the daytime. Because like I can't. So during Lent, you can only have two. You can have one full meal and then two small meals that don't equivalent to a full meal on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. And then on Ash Wednesday and every Friday up until Easter, you're not allowed to eat meat either. Any meat. And that's been the difficult part because I love my meat. So I've been eating a lot of fish food on well. I've basically been eating like fish foods on the days I can't eat meat. Because you're allowed to eat seafood. That's the weird one. You can't eat meat, but you can eat fish. And then, what else was there? Like, you can't. Probably a few other things. Well, I don't know actually. So, trying to think now when it was. I don't know. Actually, when I've got to get that done. No. But yeah, so like I say, Ramadan's a lot harder than Lent, because every day as well. It's not like there's a day off. Every day for those 30 days, unless you suddenly get ill or whatever reason, or you're pregnant or whatever, then they advise you not to do it. But like, you cannot have a day off in those 30 days. Like, you cannot eat. You can't even drink. Like, with even with Lent, I mean, Wednesdays, not Wednesday, on the days you have to fast, you can still have as much fluids as you want. They can't have any fluids until until the sunset. Yeah, I but in terms of, I guess, like, the important. No, I think both is important for both religions. I think. I think it's more that you just can't eat, and I think it's just so difficult to go the day without eating at all. Especially if you're in, like, I don't know where would be really warm at the moment. Basically, the equivalent of summer weather's here. Like, that must be really difficult for them. Um, but apart from that, though, like I said, I've been fine. Um, Switch 2 it's been alright. Not obviously, I can't really play new games at the moment because I've not really got, well, saying that as I say, completed Mario Kart World Tour. I've done I've done all 8 Grand Prix, so because I basically, I wouldn't say speed run, but when I was bothered, I'd pop on and do a couple of Grand Prix, basically until I got to Rainbow Road, and then I just blitzed through the Special Cup then. Well, I say it's a lot of Special Cup and I blitzed through that. But yeah. Uh, trying to see what there is now. But apart from that, though, I am looking to get. I actually have no idea, you know. So, I was watching the Conference League draw because we're still an hour, well, 45 minutes away. Ooh. Palace have been drawn. Well, they've got AEK. Because I like the basically, for those wondering, I'll support all the British clubs in Europe, with the exception of Man City, Liverpool. If they were to qualify, Leeds and Celtic. Otherwise, no chance. I don't mind, sorry, any of the team. Unless they play United, of course. And that doesn't include League of Ireland teams either. That's just Cymru Prem, well, Welsh Prem, Scott, SPFL, Premier League, and Northern Ireland. Also be worth knowing, if Northern Irish teams were to play Nomads, no, I wouldn't support them. It would be Nomads straight away. Or, well, the Welsh team would get the priority anyways. You know what? Palace have a decent road there. Their side's not bad. Hold up. Black Post and Shakhtar, AZ Sparta, themselves. Fiorentina, Raquel. There's only two teams there that could cause them problems. That's AZ Alkmaar and Fiorentina. That's it. And there's they just can't bottle that. Basically, they bottle it. They bottle it. There we go. There's the link for the Pokemon Presents. 41 minutes. I'm just having my crisps, that's all. And before you think, yes, it's a large pack, but I've got sea salted. I won't even touch meat club crisps, just in case. Not on lunch. Or during lunch, I say. Probably got fish and, well, yeah, I am. I'm going to have fish and chips tonight, which is going to be nice. Actually, the chips I'm going to have, I bought them from Food Warehouse, and they were basically they're chip shop style chips. But that's enough to talk about food, anyways. So I'm free tomorrow though. I am free. Which, by the way, last night I was in hysterics, whilst at the same time punching my screen. Well, not literally punching my screen, because I was watching Twitch. There was a prank. So you've got two phones. You call one person on one and another person on the other. Put them on speakerphone, and then they're talking to like a prank, yeah. And at the same time, my players could not put a ball in the back of the net. Eventually, we did win 3-1, but they could not put a ball in the back of the net. So we're talking about that. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play Football Manager for a bit. Basically until we get to 10-2. Ion. Might as well. This is my save scum one, so I am saving just in case we were to lose, so I can go back, load straight back up, and we can go again. Right. Here's a great that kit clash. It's Belied. But Oh, United gone what? It's happening again. And I've got the video and I'll show you after the... They score, this might go down as a United goal, by the way. Not even recognise their goal. That's hilarious, by the way. This lad here, though, I picked him up on a free, which is really good. Now Tell scored. Right. This is ridiculous. I don't mind getting gifted wins, but at the same time, I don't like them. Because they're not even showing me the highlights here. Just scored again. This one doesn't count. Oh, they have counted that one now. Why has he not been brought on? I like my Football Manager, but this is ridiculous. The game's stuffed. Well, they're saying that I will definitely take a penalty. Get in there, Musiala scores. Get in. I mean, the keeper, what was the keeper doing? Oh, how that off? How's that off? The light off for. There it is. That was almost a great goal, actually, as well. Oh, wow. You know what, though? Matthias still out for 5 weeks. 3 weeks, sorry. Right. That's ridiculous, though, by the way. You just saw that live. Yeah. But no, in all fairness though, like I say, what they've done there, it's ridiculous. I know I won, but Monaco really got robbed. Um, get the UK one off. They're already 50, like round six, say under 60,000 people already waiting for this to go up. This is going to be huge, by the way. 15 minutes. What else is there? Might as well say my predictions. Around 20 minutes of mobile nonsense, including Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Champions would be the exception to that. I don't think that's nonsense, but I'm saying I'm expecting Pokemon Champ. Well, 20 minutes like mobile stuff, like Masters EX, all that. Pokemon Sleep, stuff I'm not interested in. TCG, which I'm not bothered about. I am actually expecting though, not only them to announce Gen 10 or something along those lines, basically a main series game where you basically it could be Gen 5 remakes, it could be Let's Go Johto, it could be Legends X. I don't know what they'll do next. Legends of Alola, Legends Unova, whatever they want to do. I expect something along the lines of that. I'm hoping Gen 10 though. And then I'm also hoping they announce like a Detective Pikachu Detective Pikachu 3 or like a spin-off game as well. And Unsung Hero here, I guess. We're going to get Detective Pikachu 2 film. Which I would love. But on top of that, I think I would also like to see him with a Pokemon themed live action film around Red. Detective Pikachu I think was good because it was something unique. But I would like something with Red as well. Could be Ash, but to be totally honest, I'm much for Red. Might as well also say yeah. I also expect Matchy to give some information off about hopefully a release date for Champions, which that would be nice. That is it's basically what we're currently used to in Scarlet and Violet. They're moving out over there, and the new battle system that was in ZA is going to be probably going to Gen 10. But I would also like if that new battle system was exclusive to Legends, and we kept the old one in like the main line. Because as a personal preference, I know it's officially mainline, but I personally do not consider Legends ZA and Legends Arceus as mainline. The games I consider mainline is Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Sun, Moon. No, sorry. X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Let's go Pikachu, let's go. No. Depends. No. Sword, Shield. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Scarlet, and Violet. They're the only games I consider mainline. I consider Let's Go more of a basically something to let you so you can use your Pokemon Go Pokemon. It was basically to try and get Pokemon Go users to buy this and get a Switch, which kind of worked. I'm gonna see how many units actually, not copies. Sorry, Let's Go sold. I think it was like 5. What am I don't know. 15 million. 15 million copies they sold of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And I've got Pikachu. So it obviously worked. If almost a fifth of people that own a Nintendo... Well, actually, I think maybe more of an eighth. Hold up. Sorry, a tenth of people that own a Switch own Let's Go. And I know it's weird because there'll be people that have the Switch, Switch OLED, and Switch Lite. Content creators will have had multiple variations of the Nintendo Switch. I've only got this Nintendo Switch because I never upgrade. Well, I say upgrade. Yeah, you can say upgrade. I never upgrade to the OLED model. It's like I won't upgrade to the PlayStation 5 Pro either, and I won't upgrade to the up version of the Switch 2 either. What if they were to ever do a Switch 2 OLED model? Got the Switch 2 because that is a brand new console, right? Whereas Switch OLED is just an upgraded version of the Switch. Does the same stuff as the Switch does, just at a better it just has better hardware, right? 11,000. Okay, how many are now? 100,000 people across the normal one and then the British version. I don't know why Britain has their own version. But you know what? That is the 2020, as far as Google is concerned, the 2024 had 83,000 viewers live. That already has 90,000 on the main one. So we're already going to surpass. I just feel for those in countries where they're having to wake up early hours in the morning, because that one's a funny one. Now that's gone up to 111,000 on the main one. It's just huge numbers. And don't get me started with other languages. And I'm that figure is now 145,000, by the way. I'm going to show you, hold up. That's huge. 145,000 people are watching this, by the way. Well, and that figure is growing. Oh, we'll have to look at this. Right. Webcam. You. 24,000 on the British one alone, by the way, is mental. Pokemon Presents. Like, oh my gosh, like, so many people are in. That wasn't meant to happen. Almost 200,000. I'm on the mobile. Almost 200,000 people. Actually, if you combine the British one, it is 200,000. Well, look here, TCG. The championships only, even after they've been broadcasted, they've got like 20,000 views. Yeah, like the final day, and that might have a few more, but that's fine. $35K. 250,000. What's quicker? Britain. They're roughly the same. Now Britain's faster. Britain's faster by a few seconds. Let's go. That's get on mute until we begin. Here we go. What's this? Or is this just the same one that... Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, they're doing a different language, that's why I'm...
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
I'm going to turn this down.
In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon.
Yeah, that's crazy though, isn't it?
Diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Please say they're going on the NSO. Oh, wow. What? Oh! That is great. Hey, I tell you what. Not something I'd buy because I just watch it go on my YouTube and that. I think that's great. It's a collector item as well.
You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Fairs.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026
Yeah, this is the competitive stuff. I'm not a competitive player.
Pokemon Expo in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors.
I'm not fully... I don't know if this takes place in the US every year, but if it does, I'd love to see it.
While their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena
Yeah, I'm not...
3 times the size as last year's finals. Years
Fairs.
ago, we started on a mission
Like I said, I'm not interested in this sort of stuff.
for our
But if they
competitors
can have it, if like I said, if it takes place in the US every year, I'd like it to come to other countries.
to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon,
Because it, I mean, especially for us, it's expensive to get out there.
fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
First, like I said, I'm not into the
Whether you're
competitive
joining us
scene.
in person in San Francisco
The best I've got to
or
competitive
live stream, we can't
is that I have not even roughly competitive Pokemon to deal with the terror raids in. Yeah, I'm not interested in this, but I knew this was going to come. Um. Some designs are really nice, don't get me wrong. But like I said, I'm not like truly into this sort of stuff. Oh, is it a new Pokemon trading card game? Like Pokemon Go? I don't play Go much. Trust me, I do not play it much.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Like I said, I'm not into Pokemon Go that much. Master ZX. Ah.
Let your curiosity shine! Like a twinkle in the sky!
Oh. Yeah, and then you've got the. They always do that. Not, like I say, something that I would be too interested in. Oh, cafe. Like I say, I'm not into this sort of like the cafe and that, all the mobile games. The closest you'll have is going to be Pokemon Champions, which I might not even play because it's free to start, but it's like it's all competitive battling. Like I prefer just casual battling, which I hope there is casual and competitive mode in that. As far as I'm aware, it takes some of the more popular but not as powerful. Well, I say not as powerful, not as intimidating Pokemon, and just puts them in this app.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
I can't, like, I don't play all this stuff. It's on Switch though. For more Switch on Switch too. Again, more mobile. Like I say, this is not for me, but if you're into it, fair enough. Oh, here we go. So this is what I think it is. This is Colosseum. Into Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, Pokemon XD. Yeah. So there's one of what people predicted. And then that should be Colosseum, innit? Onto Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, just Gale Darkness. Okay. By the way, the fact though, right, that they've put Fire Red and Leaf Green behind a paywall, not as part of the Switch Online stuff for Nintendo for the Game Boy Advance, is criminal.
Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in
It's
2000.
basically a cash cow at this point.
These games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible
Yes.
in the future. This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures.
Oh, and Champions, which is important. I want.
We hope you look forward to.
That's what I thought that would happen though. You could take them to, but you can't
We
take
have
them
some
from.
news about Pokemon Champions.
This will be the release date. I might try it out though. I just hope you can use all of the deck. Not all the deck. You can use every single Pokemon in this game. Or all 1025 of. So you got Megas. Hey, April, with the mobile version later this year.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC
Oh.
for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
So, oh, is this going to be for Battle Royale then? I'm assuming it's only going to be with... Oh! Mega Garchomp Z, that look... Looks like you can only do it with certain characters you play within the game itself. That looks good. I've got Legends ZA and I've got the DLC as well.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes.
Ooh, I'll have to go in.
Claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z Stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Not into this sort of stuff again. I know it's a Switch 2 game, but I'm not into the spin-offs. Rotom? Yeah.
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game? It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too.
That's the fun part about it. You're actually playing as a Ditto.
Introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like we always want something to eat too. But how do you cook? Huh? That silhouette. A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some
Yeah,
hide and seek.
that's
I wonder
expected.
where everyone's hiding.
In terms of this, I think it's a.
There
Well,
you
don't
are.
get me wrong. I don't think it's terrible, but
There's someone here, too. But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects, too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Yeah, nothing. You know when Minecraft are gonna get well, Microsoft are gonna get the lawsuit papers out. Nah, I'm joking.
Far-off adventures.
But this is basically a sandbox game as well.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
So it's coming out next week. I'm not terrible actually, that. Not at all.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here. We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video.
Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Here we go. Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Do not be a spin-off game. Please be Gen 10. Please be Gen 10. Do not be a spin-off game. Come on. If we're going up in order, this has to be Gen 10. Please. Please be Gen 10. It is. I think it is. Please be Gen 10. Wind and Waves, as far as we're concerned. Don't you dare. Game Fit, please be Gen 10. Come on. I think it is. This is Generation 10, lads. Oh, wow. Oh. Come on, the boys. Yeah, this is it. Generation 10. Wow. Wow. Oh! They're the three starters. This is Gen 10. Hey, look. Oh my gosh, my capture card. What on earth are them? I am sorry, they have to be the worst starters ever. Come on, here's the... Let's get the legendaries out of the way. Here we go, Pokemon. Pokemon wins and Pokemon win. Oh. Oh, and my capture card stopped working, by the way. 2027, oh my gosh. Wow. Is that it? I think that's it. Wow. Pokemon Generation 10. Flipping heck. And that, I'm assuming this will be switched.
Yeah, now this gives me nostalgia.
This will be switched to exclusive, right? Gen 10. 2027. Wow. What you cannot now do... No, I think... When's GTA 6 release it? Do not release it at the same time as GTA 6. Because you are stuffed. Wow. We're gonna have to go through that trailer again. I'm sorry. Where are we? Pokemon Official Pokemon Company, here we go. We'll just skip straight to the end, right? We'll do it there. Right. We're basically going to go from here. Right. Let's go into this. Right. So I think it's going to be a lot like Paldea, where it was where it's going to be very open world. Now that I like the okay. This definitely gives that open world vibe like Paldea. But it looks so good as well. It just looks so much more realistic than Paldea. So it looks like we're going to have a forest biome. And there's going to be multiple water biomes, I'm assuming. Wonder what that is, though. My guess, that's either going to be a major town, or it's going to be the Pokemon League. Because with how that is, that could be the Pokemon League. That just look that, or it could be the academy. If they're going to bring that back, that could be an academy, but I don't think it will be. But I think that will play a huge part in the story. So that's the male protagonist, right? And that's the female protagonist. They don't look terribly bad. Right. I'm actually interested here. So that'll be the Pokemon Center. We're used to it now. They've merged the Pokemon Center and Pokemon into one store. Right. But I'm actually kind of glad they've kept with the outdoor thing, because I'm fed up of having to walk into Pokemon Centers and walking back out in the loading time. Whereas when I've been in Paldea, I can just zoom straight to one, heal up, and just get straight back on my way. I'm not having to wait through all these loading screens. So that's good. Now this looks like a forest. Tell you what, though, I would like to see come back. Get rid of gyms this year. Well, this for Gen 10. And bring back the trials. I think trials would be great for Wind and Waves. That looks good. But I think trials could be amazing in this. So you get rid of so ditch the gyms this time, right? And instead go back to what Sun and Moon did and have trials. I think it could work here. Hold up, I missed something there. They've done their best not to show any Pokemon off, though. It's a shame. That looks like a town, but there's no Pokemon League or whatever. So like I say, I would like... It could very well be the starter tab, but I'd like to see... As I said, I'd like to see Trials return, because I think it would be great at the moment. Now, obviously, this is only the first trailer. Now, that text right there, in the middle of your screen, that, I think, will have a huge impact on the story. Got more of a tropical biome. But I like this. This is a fire biome. Like I say, if we get if we go and get Pokemon from, like I say, Gen 10, not just so, but we get the trials back, that would be great. I mean, you could have trials and gyms if you wanted to. Now, why have they gone back to the old... Respectfully, there's one Pokemon whose cry should share the same with the anime, and that's Pikachu. I'm sorry. But that's the catching animation. That is a more of a, I would say, tropical feel, isn't it? That. I wonder if we're going to be able to go underwater. Nighttime. That is good. Back to this area that we don't know much about. Oh, so is that... I don't know. What would that... But they've got the lights up. That could be a gym, though. That could be a gym. It could be the Pokemon League. We don't know yet. No, I think... Geneva Pokemon. I can't... Back to this fiery area. I like that. It could have something to do with the legendaries. We don't know yet. Now this is interesting. I would say more of a ghost town area. But that's going to be interesting. But the Pokeballs there could say we could have gyms. And windmills. I know we had the towers in Scarlet and Violet. If you get to them, you fight a Gimmighoul, and then you get loads of coins, which you can use to trade in for other bits. But that, though, is nice. More like a sandy area. And these are the 3 starters, right? So I'm assuming you'll get this early on. And I am sorry, I am not a fan of these starters. I think they are the weakest in the whole series. right? Grass one we're immediately avoiding. I think the strongest one there is the water starter. So we got Brout, which is the grass starter. Saying that though, after I think a couple of seconds, I probably am saying that the fire starter is the weakest. You know what though? They're not as bad as I initially thought they were going to be. Yeah. If anything, I think the grass starter will be a dual grass flying type when you get to the final form. But this gives me Alola vibes. Because obviously different islands. And then this is like, we could have underwater. The last time we were able to go underwater was a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. With the dive mechanic. And even then you were just riding the Pokemon. Yeah, I expect you to ride the Pokemon again. Now that looks nice. So you got Pokemon Wings. And Pokemon Waves. That looks really nice. I mean, we've been having Wind and Waves. I wouldn't say leaks, but rumours for years now, right? It's not been like, I think even before Gen 9, we've had rumours or fan adaptation, whatever, of Wind and Waves. So I think they've finally listened to the fans. Well, I say listen to the fans. They finally have looked at the fan and like, yeah, let's get it out of the way because this could be a common problem. But that, so it's going to be a global simultaneous. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word today. Release in 2027. It's going to be for the Switch 2 Hold Up. I'm going to move that out of the way. No, not you. You. That's going to be for the Switch 2 only. And people... That's why I bought the Switch 2. Because I knew this was going to be announced. And the Switch 2 would be... You would not be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch. So this will be the first iteration of Pokemon on Switch 2. Like, just on its own. We're not going to count... Well, Pokemon spin-off, innit? But in terms of, like, main series, this is it. But if they are... If GTA 6, as the rumours are going, is getting pushed back to April 2027... Do not release it in April. Don't. Do not release it. Because if you do, you are stuffed. If you release that in April 2027, if GTA 6 was to get pushed back to that date, you are stuffed. Because you will have competition. And it won't be fair. You could be 30 years old. I'm expecting the day GTA 6 releases, right, to break the internet. I think there could be more than 1 million players playing at one time, at least, on the day of launch. Potentially more. And that's just day one. Not everyone will be able to get GTA 6 on day one. If it and how I'm gonna just check how. Eight to 10 months. This should be in January. Because we're in February now. This should be early January. It could come out this year. There is the slightest of chances it comes out just before Christmas, like Pokemon Violet, Scarlet and Violet did. Right? That came out in November 24. Oh no, 2022, sorry. Was it that long? 2022? Gosh. With the expansion... Okay, yeah, that's fine, right? But this game cannot release if they push it back to April 2027. This game cannot release in April 2027. That's all I am saying. Every developer is looking at Rockstar, right? There is probably, right, only one game that can release at the same time as GTA and still get a positive review, still get a positive launch, and that is Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty normally comes out in October, November before, or 3 to 4 weeks after. You can release content for your game, but that I don't know. But anyways, back here, right? I'm going to put that back there ready. Yeah, but that's Bears. Generation 10. I'm going to see you all later. So, there we go. Take care.